from Studio Place in the heart of Brentwood Gardens in Los Angeles, California, it's The Michelle Show, starring Michelle Murad.
We are live outside of Studio Place here in Los Angeles, California, in Brentwood Gardens. Got some cute kids behind me. Can you guys say hi? Say hi, say hi, say hi, hi! Hey! We are the Feel Good Show here on Amazon Live, on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook. We're everything, everywhere, all at once. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I got the chat. I want to connect with you and see how your Thursday is going. Thursday, September 21st, 2023. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I got my really good friend, Miss Drea Renee, on the show today. Hey, we love Drea here at Studio Place. Drea hosts her own podcast, The Token and the Truth. She is also an incredible person, friend, actress, you name it. She's all of the above, and I'm so excited to get her on the show. Listen, special shout out to my buddies over at Blackwater. Listen, if you want a sparkling beverage that gives you a little bit of energy and makes you feel balanced and happy, this is the drink to do it. And this is definitely the place to connect. We are a brand new show here at Brentwood Gardens. We have an epic show tomorrow. We got a live performance by my buddy Joe Sparrow. And then we got the Sober Gangster making his debut appearance on The Michelle Show. We got so much to talk about, and I want to get into it with you. Let's pull this up, my buddy, please. Oprah Winfrey says that this is from my friends over at People on Instagram. She said that she's wrestled with thoughts on Ozempic, and if I take the drug, that's the easy way out, right? Yeah, Oprah's getting in on the topic. She's joining the conversation surrounding using type 2 diabetes during Ozempic for weight loss. I feel funny even talking about this with amazing kids. Look at these kids in the background. I love Brentwood Gardens. I got on this side? Thanks. I am my makeup artist, and Andy, can't call out your name. Just been told I got a little bit of lip gloss on the side. But yes, Oprah has weighed in on the conversation. Do you like that? Weigh in on Ozempic. She said, when I first started hearing about the weight loss drug, at the same time I was going through knee surgery, and I felt I've got to do this on my own because if I take it, it would be the easy way out. That's what she says. That's what she says. I'm getting out of that. This is from my friends over at Deadline. ABC mulls postponing premiere of Dancing with the Stars amid the WGA strike. I know while, the strike is still happening. Nothing has been resolved yet, but it looks like it's gonna come to an end, hopefully, knock on wood. ABC is putting in place plans to postpone the September 26th premiere of Dancing with the Stars. What season is this? Season 32. What? I remember the first season. Does that make me like a grandma now? Season 32. No, I think they did multiple seasons in a year. Getting out of that. This is wild. This is so wild. This is from my friends over at ABC News. Apparently, a man had something happen to this guy after a swarm of bees attacked him on his own porch. What is the movie with Macaulay Culkin? What is it? My Girl, where he dies? This is what really happens. I'm a big believer when you write it down, things happen. So this is terrifying. So getting out of that. This is hilarious. As you know, there have been reports of aliens. Listen, I don't believe that we're the only things out here, but aliens, there have been reports that there are you can see what is it? There's actual stuff on the fact that there were aliens. But this is funny. This is from my friends over at the Today Show. This is a cake. Look at this cake. Have you seen that show, Is It Cake? I love that show where they cut the sneaker and they see if it's cake. I'm obsessed with that show. You can check it out on Roku. I would love to guest host that show. So Roku, if you're watching, call me. Getting out of that. This is from, I'm excited to get Drea Renee's input on this. E-News. According to court documents, it says that Sophie found out that she was getting divorced through the media. I want to know more. We're going to get into that. We're not going to totally dive in. We're just skimming the surface. I have so much to say on this, but I'm going to save that. Getting out of that, this is from my friend over at The Food Babe. We are big here at the Michelle Show. Want to make sure that when you watch the show, you're putting good things in your body, in your mind. And I'm here to report that high fructose corn syrup is not good for you, in case you didn't get the memo. It increases your appetite, the risk of weight gain, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, cancer, and dementia. Whatever you do, don't take it. Found in this. You're welcome for this. Heinz ketchup, Smucker's, Sweet Baby Ray's honey barbecue sauce, creamy poppy seed, and Heinz 57. I'm not surprised. That's terrifying. And then one study found that it can be contaminated with toxic mercury. Follow my good friend over at the Food Babe for more information. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I got the chat. Want to connect with you and see how your Thursday is going. How is your Thursday going? I got a couple more things before we get the lovely Drea Renee on here. I'm a big coffee drinker, and apparently, this is from my friends over at businessbulls.in. Starbucks in Paris is out of this world. Well, it's out of the country, but it is out of this world. Take a look at this thing. What? Can we go there for a field trip? Can we take the Michelle Show on the road? Look at this. Wait, no, come back. Where are you going? Look at this. Look at this. Look, this is Starbucks. I love this so much. I mean, it's just regular Starbucks in Paris. You sure regular. And then the guy takes you up the stairs to take a look at it. And this is it. It's beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And then we were just talking about healthy food. Let's get into it. Bananas. Bananas help overcome depression due to high levels of tryptophan, which is converted into serotonin, the happy mood brain neurotransmitter. I love bananas. I have multiple a day. I put it in my smoothie. It makes me feel good and also calms me down. Tryptophan, if you don't know, is also found in turkey, which is why you get that like tired feeling after you have like that big turkey dinner on Thanksgiving. I can't believe it's September 21st, which basically means it's Halloween, which basically means it's Christmas, which basically means it's 2024. So you're welcome. I want to give a very special shout out to another awesome sponsor, Barely There Extensions, for these beautiful blonde pieces. They look great, they feel great, and you would never know unless, you know, you're obsessed with hair like myself. I love it. It's super lightweight and they feel great. And you too will feel great wearing these. And they're beautiful. And these are the 18-inch ones. Check them out online on Instagram, Barely There Extensions, for your way of how to get long, luxurious hair. Listen, I can't wait to get our next amazing guest on the stage. Am I talking too fast? Too soon? All right, a couple more things and then we'll bring her on. Apparently, over at page 6, Kim Kardashian just came out with American Horror Story, and the internet is going nuts. First of all, I love that Kim is doing this. I think it's awesome. I think that she, you know, people are so mean. This is one person saying, Kim Kardashian literally cannot move her face in American Horror Story. I don't know if she's happy or sad. I don't think she cares. I think she's very happy, and I think you know, I think it's awesome that she's doing this. She is I think it's Siobhan after season 12. A Delicate premiered on Wednesday. People are saying that she stinks at acting, and why is she on this? It ruined it for them. One Twitter user wrote, I mean, leave the woman alone. I think you're doing great, Kim. I'm a fan. I'm a huge fan. I think it's awesome. I mean, don't hate, appreciate. And then this is from Entertainment Tonight. Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth Petty, placed on house arrest after threatening Cardi B's husband, Offset. I'm sure Dre and I can get into that shortly about that. What is going on in the world? We'll know more momentarily with my good friend and pop culture expert guru, Miss Drea Renee. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to the Michelle Show. It's not just the Michelle Show today.
Not today.
I got the lovely Drea Renee.
Hello.
Welcome to the show, Drea.
Oh my God.
You're incredible. Can we talk about Drea for a second?
Okay.
I met Drea a couple years ago with the Charlotte Chronicles. You played my best friend on the show.
Yes.
You're an incredible actress. She's an incredible host.
Thank you.
You're just an incredible human. So I'm happy to have, and a friend, and an incredible person. Incredible.
Yes.
How many times can I say that?
A bunch, Michelle, which I love. I will
bunch.
take it and I receive it. What I love about meeting you is that we met as like castmates and
Yes.
then we became really good friends in real
Oh,
life.
yay. Everybody
Yeah.
loves Drea. How can you not love Drea?
Oh,
And this is
stop
how you
it.
can follow her on @the Renee
Yes.
right underneath you.
Please like, follow, subscribe, do all the things, please.
Please like, please like, follow, subscribe to all the things. I'm excited to have you on the show.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about some pop culture. Shall we get into it?
Yes, I love some pop culture
Yes.
topics.
And you have your own show called The Token and the Truth, which
Yes.
airs live on Tuesdays,
Yep.
right? Tell me
6
about that.
p.m.
How's that going?
It's going really well. So I shoot the show with my co-host Freddie B. We did a reality show together
Yeah.
about a million years ago
Oh,
called
it was-
Exile.
okay.
Exile. Carmen Electra was the host.
Oh, right.
Yes, we met on the show, and then years later we broke up,
Uh-huh.
and then the podcast kind of highlights why we did not work out. Not really,
Let me
not really, but we kind of talk about. Oh, we got some tunes coming in right now.
Oh, yeah. We're right next to Barry's Boot Camp.
Oh my God, I love it. So the podcast kind of highlights why, like, he's very traditional.
Can I see it on here? Is it on here?
No, you can actually go to our.
Oh, you have an Instagram. Okay,
yes,
here we go.
we have our
I'll
Instagram,
get it.
The Token and the Truth.
Okay.
Yeah, so it basically talks about Freddie's views on the modern woman and how women should be more traditional, his views, and then my views that you can actually do both. You can be modern and traditional these
Yes.
days and sort of do a mix. And you got to be with the times. There we go.
There we go.
The
Can you pull this up, please, so we can have our
Yes.
viewers take a look at it? This is The Token and the Truth,
Yes.
which is a really good listen and watch.
Yeah, and right now there's a lot of issues going on, especially in the media with the gender wars of men and women,
Right.
and kind of what, women need to do this.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It's not necessarily like be in the kitchen, but it's more about like submitting to your man and letting your man lead and
Let
all
your
these
man
things,
lead.
which I'm all about,
Me
but
too.
with a modern twist.
With a modern,
With
'cause
a
you're
modern
medicinal.
twist. Medicinal, yes,
Medicinal.
Michelle.
Did you come up with that on Good Day Live? Or did you
no,
already
on
have
my
that?
show. On my show, I came
Oh,
up
okay.
with that.
You came up with it. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So every Tuesday, 6 p.m.
Yes.
PST, 9 p.m. EST.
Make
Tune in.
sure
Yes.
to listen and check it out. They're super fun to watch. You guys have great chemistry.
Thank you.
And it's super entertaining.
Yes, I appreciate
All right,
that,
we're gonna
my
get out of that, Mr. Producer guy. He hates that I call him out. I'm always like,
Well, we have to call out
we
the
have
producers,
to call
right?
you out.
And
I
get
don't
them going.
understand. Okay,
But yeah, it's a
yes.
great show. Check it out. Come comment, like, subscribe, all the things.
Comment, like, subscribe, and all
The Token and the
things.
Truth.
I love that.
But yeah, we're gonna get into the juicy.
we're gonna get into juicy stuff. Wait, that's
Oh,
not.
whoa.
Yeah, what's that?
Whoa.
All right, let's pull this up. We're looking at page 6, and you can look along with us. Okay, what's going on here?
Okay, first of all, this is Vinny
Yes.
from Jersey Shore, which,
Wait,
by
that's
the way,
Vinny from Jersey Shore?
number one.
Whoa.
Number two, I want to give a shout out to Vinny because you know what? He
You
still
know him?
looks really good. I'm sorry, because a lot of times these reality stars, like over time, they start to look a little like surgerized,
Oh,
and they
I
do.
hate that.
Yeah, but they do all the stuff.
yeah,
but
yeah.
he looks really good. But I just want to pause because
Pause.
are we saying
Are we
that they're
seeing Sophie?
dating?
What? He's not breaking Joe Bro code, apparently. Vinny reveals on page 6, virtual reality podcast,
What?
that he won't be pursuing new. Oh, okay, all right. You guys had us fooled.
They do that sometimes
They
with a
do
little
that.
clickbaiting.
Let's get into Sophie Turner and
Yeah.
Mr. Joe Jonas, shall we?
Aw.
I know, right? It's really sad. What are our thoughts about this? Okay, well that's Sophie, but let me.
There's a
pull up
lot of
Sophie
Hollywood
and
breakups
Joe.
going on right now. Like, I don't know if there's, and it's right before the holidays, which I feel is
I know.
really sad.
Yes. Don't you feel like we're about to like broadcast about the parade out here?
Yeah.
Like, don't you think like the Macy's Day Parade is gonna go behind us?
Any moment. Oh my God, Michelle.
Should we?
I totally feel like that.
Yes. Doesn't it feel
That
like
is
that?
So funny. But yes, so Joe Jonas, Sophie Turner breaking up, very sad. And you were talking about the custody battle today.
Yes. Did you not hear this?
I saw like a quick little sliver about it.
Yeah, so apparently she found out about her divorce through the media, which I don't know if I told her.
How is this possible?
I don't know how this is possible. I believe she was in London right now, right? Currently?
Yeah.
I think so. And she's suing him.
Okay, think about how hard a breakup is just in regular life. Imagine
bad.
you're like putting on your makeup or something. You're just scrolling on Instagram and it's
No.
like so and so is divorced. And you're like, wait,
You're like,
I'm
what?
so and so. Wait, I'm divorced?
I'm laughing because knock on wood.
Could you imagine?
No, and that scares me so much.
Oh my
like,
God.
I feel like I'm very trusting.
Michelle
but
is very trusting.
I'm very trusting,
Yes.
but like if I was with my partner and I found out that I was being broken up through the media, I would literally,
But
I
you know
would lose
what?
it. I would lose it.
They actually both put out a statement not too long ago saying it was amicable.
Right?
So now I'm a little confused as to why they're saying she found out the divorce on social media or however she found out.
I don't know. You know, it's like at first they come out and they're like, oh, it was
That's
like together.
weird.
We did it together. We're holding hands together. And then all of a sudden it's like, "Rawr."
And I love the Jonas Brothers. I know like it's a little strange because like
Why?
I feel like it's like for teens.
No, what? Jonas
right?
Brothers are like in their 30s now? I think it's
yeah,
fair.
I don't know, but I
Priyanka
watched a little
Chopra's in her
documentary.
40s.
Yes, she is, honey. And let me tell you, Priyanka,
looking
girlfriend,
good.
yes,
Yes,
because he is sexy. He's sexy.
You know, it's so cute.
I love
don't-
me some Nick Jonas.
Me too. I mean, not physically though.
I do. I've seen him in
Really?
person. Now, you know,
He looks like a little guy for me. I need
He's a
a
small
man.
king. He's a small king.
A small
I
king.
see you. He's a
A
small
prince?
king. No, we'll let him be a king. He got Priyanka, so he's doing something right.
That's true. That's true. Priyanka was at a concert and some girl was like, I wanted to marry Nick. I wanted to marry Nick, but I'm so glad that you did. Isn't that sweet? Can you imagine?
Girl, the shade. I'd be like, get her out of here. I would not think that's sweet. I'd be like, okay,
Well, I mean,
thank
like,
you.
if-
Where's my husband?
Listen, if my husband was like in the public eye and he was, you know, like super handsome and all the things, like I too would be like, I mean,
Michelle and I differ a
I
little
mean,
bit. I'd be
I
like,
would be
thank
like-
you. Goodbye. See you.
again, it's that trust factor, right? Like I have to trust. First of all,
No,
I
I
have to
know.
trust this
I get
person
it.
if I'm going to get married to them. This to me, the Sophie Turner thing, I think she was just too young. They were just too. I mean, I don't know how old
They were
he is.
so young.
How old is he?
You know, the thing about them is he could be 58 for all I know. He could be 58. I mean, these guys are not
my boy,
aging
that's
at
so
all. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at a photo of them from back when, he looks the same. So he could be 58.
Yeah.
For all I know.
That's
I don't know.
hilarious, Drea. I didn't pull my mic away because I will like cackle and laugh really, really, really loud. Yeah.
I mean,
actually,
how old is she?
I don't. I think she's
Is she in her-
27.
She's 27.
I know, but that bad marriage can bad marriages can age you and kids.
Exactly.
Not
And
that
see,
kids aren't
this
awesome.
is what I'm talking about on my podcast,
Yes.
right? So Freddie is all about like saying the value
Uh-huh.
of a woman and her youth and all these things. But the way that times are going right now and being realistic about where we are, people want to explore, they want to do
Yes.
things. And when you're settling down so young and then you're kind of looking back like, I think I need a moment.
Yes.
Still.
I'm very
I'm not saying
much-
I need a moment because I'm ready to settle down. I'm available. Settle down today. Thank you.
Listen.
Not me. I'm ready.
I think I'm experiencing a lot of life really fast.
Yeah.
And I think like the world is trying to like prepare me to like get in that mode, but I'm not in that mode.
Right.
I'm very much in like I'm experiencing life
I'm
and it's a
ready.
lot coming at me. Not saying like I'm trying to date like multiple people at all, but what I'm
Right.
trying to say is like a lot of life has happened in a very short time.
Yeah.
As you know, and I've told you,
Mhm.
I haven't shared all with everyone, which I don't have to.
You do not?
But yeah, no, I'm not in that spot. M. Rada, also known as Emily Ratajkowski,
Ratajkowski.
she said that I think of like the little mouse.
Why do I think Ratatouille?
Ratatouille.
I bet you that's like her nickname.
That's actually really cute. I hope it is.
Yeah, I bet you it is.
I think of the little mouse. But she came out and said, if you get divorced before you're 30, it's still pretty chic.
Oh my God.
Did you see that?
Yes. And you know what? That was so controversial.
Really?
Because people are thinking she's sort of supporting breaking up homes and things like that. But I feel like that comment is just speaking to where we are in our times right now. And
Yes.
some people want us to like kind of stay back. And I get that there are some values that are still important.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's also like, we are moving and
Yes.
changing and
Yes.
evolving, and there's
Yes.
nothing that anybody can do about it.
Nothing.
No.
I think it's really great that we're in this time of being open and honest, and the internet and Instagram and TikTok and all of the things like
Yeah.
keep us accountable.
Exactly.
Right? Oh my gosh, there's
Oh.
so much I want to get into with you.
Yes, let's go.
It's not just Sophie, but you sent over some stuff. I mean, should we talk about relationships? Because I feel like
Yes.
that's what you sent.
That's what I did. I
but
sent.
I want to talk about Russell Brand with you.
Okay. I had to pause. I had to pause a moment.
I have to pull it up. Where
Yeah,
is this,
I mean,
this is from yesterday. Was this from yesterday? Where
Russell
is it?
Brand is now in the news
Yeah.
for some sexual allegations.
Yes. I think I'll find it
And
here.
It's really unfortunate. It's really unfortunate.
What
'cause
do we think about that?
I think he's at the top.
Oh, he's
I
at
think
the
it's
top
at the top.
already?
Yeah.
Is it pinned? Oh, there he is.
There.
There's Russell Brand, the man.
I want to be careful here because I
let's be
know
let's be
I
careful.
think he's been open about his sobriety.
Okay.
Yeah,
which-
because I believe he is sober.
Okay,
And I know he's in that community. And
Yeah.
this is just really sad to sort of like, that he's exposing himself allegedly.
Okay.
And I am not surprised. And I don't want to say that. but,
I mean, it's fair. It's an open forum. Okay, you're not surprised about what he said, or not surprised about the whole thing?
Supposedly that he
Okay,
did. Because
okay.
unfortunately, a lot of times, and this isn't just for men, I think it's for people that have addiction issues overall, is like when you kind of put one thing down, other
pick up
things
some-
pop up,
we
and
talked
other
about
things.
this.
It's like whack-a-mole, right? So whether you're at the gym eating 1,800 donuts, or shopping, dating, exposing your selfie,
It's like-
whatever, it's whack-a-mole.
I gotta
Ooh, uh-oh, something else. Ooh, uh-oh, something else. It's whack-a-mole. And maybe this is part of his whack-a-mole.
Listen, I'm a big fan of the community that comes with sobriety community.
Yeah.
I've kind of stumbled into that community, and I'm not that I'm like
Yeah.
recovering from anything. I mean, I think we're all recovering from things.
That's what I feel like. I feel like
Actually,
everybody
now that
has a
I'm
little
thinking about
moment.
it.
If you think
Yeah,
about it, you can probably
yeah.
always think or find something where you're
Yeah.
like, maybe I should work on that, right?
Absolutely. I
Yeah.
feel like I'm in a constant state of working on myself. But yes, I'm really digging the sober community. Tomorrow's show, actually. Make sure you follow and watch. We have my buddy Joe Sparrow, who's coming to perform, and then the
nice.
Sober Gangster. All,
love that.
all amazing people. But yes, they're all part of this incredible community that
Mm-hmm.
I stumbled upon. But yes, I'm not going to talk about his sobriety. I'm not going to like shun him for any addiction.
No. That's
Right,
not,
we're
it's not
not,
to
we're
shun.
not,
It's
we're
not
not,
to
we're
shun.
not.
I'm just talking about the possible correlation.
Right. I'm with
not
you.
to shun
I'm
in
with
any
you.
way.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I think like when he came out and said his quote unquote joke about potentially doing that to a woman, I think the time was different and people were more accepting that this is what comedians potentially could
Right,
say.
right.
It's not funny. To me, it's just not funny. It's
Well,
disgusting.
it's sort of like
It's
what I was just
scary.
saying, right? Like we have to be conscious of the times
Yeah,
that we're in.
right.
And unfortunately nowadays, you really have to be careful about every single thing that you
Yes.
say because you can be canceled in a,
In a
hot
heartbeat.
potato second.
Like this.
Hot- oh, canceled.
Oh,
nope.
done.
Instagram blocked. On
YouTube, done.
done. It's all over. Sorry guys.
Yeah, your time is done in the song.
And I'm always like, where do these people go? Where's Kevin Spacey? What's he doing? Where's Harvey? What are they doing right now? I think about them sometimes.
Where's
I'm like,
Kevin
is he just like on a patio with a coffee?
Probably. He's living his best life.
contemplating his life. You know what I'm saying? Kevin, what's up?
What's up, Kevin?
What's he doing?
I don't know. I hopefully not what I was about to
I
say.
just wonder.
we just wonder.
After is there like a place that all the canceled people go?
Oh, that's a good idea, actually. That is a good idea.
that
There's
could be a reality
that
show.
could be a reality show.
Canceled.
They all go to one island. It's called Canceled. I love it. Let's get into it. People want to cancel this, but I talked
Yes,
about
okay,
it before
what's
you
going
came
on with Kim?
So Kim was on American Horror Story. She's still on.
Okay,
This is
love
season
that.
what season? Season 12. She's starring alongside my buddy
Look at
Emma
Kim.
Roberts.
She's just
She
on all the
looked to me.
waters.
I think she looks fantastic.
What's the problem?
Listen, she has been very, very forefront about what she does, and
Yeah.
like she is, a billionaire babe, and of course, like there's like her face doesn't move. They can't tell whether she's
Listen,
mad or angry
Who
or mad or happy.
cares? If
Right?
she knows how she's feeling, okay.
I think her bank
she's
account-
fine. I was like, her bank account is fine.
Her bank
honey.
account's very happy.
I'm a Kim fan. I'm a Kim
Yeah,
fan.
me
I've
too.
met Kim personally,
Oh,
and
really?
she's really nice.
Yeah.
And I know, yes, we all have our things
Yeah,
and
yeah, of
changing
course.
and moving things around the face, but that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, she's still relevant and
Yes.
she's still doing it, and her 15 minutes has now lasted.
10, 15 years.
And,
Wait,
and
how
so
many
what
years?
could, yeah, like that
Yeah.
long for
Wow.
sure.
Yeah.
So what can you say?
Listen, I appreciate.
Who cares? And y'all talking about her. So,
Yeah, we're still talking about her.
Right.
Listen, I think she's gorgeous. No matter, I think she's great. I know it's so mean. The comments are so mean. My comments on my, I had Max Alexander. Have you met Max Alexander?
No, I don't think so.
He's a 7-year-old fashion savant.
Oh my
He's got like
God.
1.7 million followers.
Okay,
Max, if you're
Max.
watching, we love you. Hi, Max.
Yeah.
He was recently invited to Christian Siriano's runway event in New York.
What?
Yes, he's incredible. I'll show
Wow.
you Max in a minute. But the comments on his page about me were so mean.
Let me tell you, the Twitter finger people, the trigger finger people, like
Oh my
clicking
gosh.
away, it is brutal.
Do you get any brutal comments?
Okay, so I did a commercial not like a few years ago, and it was on YouTube, and it got millions of views.
Oh, is this the-
It's
is
for
the perfume
Scentbird,
one?
For Scentbird. The comments were brutal.
About you?
Yes,
What?
girl. I'm
were
telling
so
you.
good.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, yeah.
But there are people who have a lot of time on their hands and they are mean. So I was actually thinking about that was on such a small scale compared
Yeah.
to like what the Kardashians or like just most celebrities
Right?
go through.
Yeah.
I would never look. It ruined me. To this day, I think about it. I'm like, I could never look at it again. I won't
were,
even
like,
look.
What were some of the things? They were
I
that
can't even
bad?
say it.
I
It was
can't-
that
I
bad.
can't even think like what anyone would say about you.
It was horrible. And so how did it affect you?
Oh my
like
gosh.
how did you feel?
I called my coach immediately, and I was like, "Hey, can we
See?
talk?" Yeah, because like, and it was on such a small level, but the
They
comments came in hard.
hard. With that many followers?
1.7 million followers.
Yeah, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of opinions.
Mm-hmm.
And being in the public eye or doing anything where you're like, hey, I'm going to put myself out there, the confidence that you need to have. But the thing is, people need to remember we're still people.
Right?
We still have feelings. You know what I
Right?
mean? Yeah.
That's like the plus size influencer. What's her name? Do you know who I'm talking about? Kim. Not Kim came out and
No.
defended her.
Oh, okay.
I'll
I
pull it
don't-
up. I'll pull it up. Not yet, but I'll pull it up in a moment. But I was saying, like, no matter how many followers you have,
Yeah.
it still affects you.
It still affects
It's
you.
still really like not okay, and I don't know where people get the.
Because they don't get it. They don't get
Audacity.
it. I feel like people think if you decide
Yeah.
to put yourself out there, then you're giving the right for others to criticize you, judge you. That to them they're like, oh, well, just stay at home if you can't handle it. And I'm like,
Wait,
well, I have
what?
creative fire,
Yes,
and it needs to
right?
be out in the world. Okay, thank you.
I can't
So there
find
you
it.
go.
I can't find it, but
I don't
I'll show.
recall.
I'll show you in a little. I'll show you in
Okay.
a little bit. Oh wait, do you want to talk about this? Did you
Oh,
know
what's
about
going
this?
on with this?
Speaking of Kim,
Ooh. Is there a new couple
Mr.
alert? Let's talk
Producer?
about somebody being together.
Oh, okay. Let's talk about somebody being
Oh,
together.
no, Kim and this
Oh,
guy.
are they together?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, we don't know. Okay, so this is
I don't know.
allegations. Speaking of Kim, that Kim Kardashian and Odell Beckham Jr.
love it.
have reportedly been hanging
out. But you know, it's so interesting. Could you imagine going on like a coffee date with someone? You don't even know if you like
Right.
them. Nothing.
I already
it's just
like
like,
that. No, I'm just kidding.
and then oh, you know how we are.
yeah.
We're in love already. I'm like, you hold my hand. I'm like, so we're moving in together. Amazing.
I gotta send you this post. It's so
We're
funny.
insane. But imagine that. You go on a coffee date for an hour and
Yes.
everyone's like, they're together. They're going to
Right?
get, like, this is crazy to me. They probably hung out one time.
Yes.
And they're like, breaking news, Kim Kardashian spotted with Odell Beckham Jr.
Well, apparently, his baby mama left a cryptic message about potentially of the two of them being together. I'm vibing to this.
I love
There's
it. Kim's
something
been
about
spotted
it.
with a couple different
I
little
love it.
fellows.
Live your best life.
Live your best life,
As-
Kim. And she's 42.
Yes,
Work,
we're-
queen.
Work.
She's 40 and fine, and
Yes,
I'm here for it.
We are definitely
I am
here
here
for
for it, Kim.
We are here for it.
Yes.
I love it. I love it.
We need
I
more
love
Kim
it.
lovers.
Yes.
There's a lot of Kim haters, but
I
we
know.
need more Kim lovers.
I've never met her, but she seems
She's
like,
wonderful.
She seems lovely.
She's
Where did you-
lovely.
Okay, let's get into some not so lovely things.
Oh, this broke my
Oh,
heart.
I saw this too. Mr. Producer.
This broke my heart. I'm
Yeah,
not going to lie.
I'm with you on this. This is Hugh Jackman and Deborah Lee Furness separate after 27 years of marriage. What do we think about this?
27 years of marriage. I'm around somebody for 27 minutes, and I'm like, you know what? We are meant to be. So 27 years.
That's not entirely true.
It's not entirely true.
That's
It's a mild exaggeration.
mild.
Yeah. But anyway, so I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, like, could you imagine like separating your lives? But in Hollywood, I feel like they probably were already living separately
Yeah.
and then maybe like let it settle in a little bit
Yeah.
before
Yeah,
they were
they
like,
do
let's,
that.
they do that. Sophie
smart.
and Nick, Joe probably did that too.
Oh,
100%.
Yeah, they had to. She's in London. It's not like, well, maybe.
They're always divorced before they're divorced.
Oh, so
100%.
sad.
Before we know, they've known for years.
So sad. There's been a lot of speculation about him too and
What?
his sexuality, and people like are like, oh, well, maybe he was always like gay because he did musicals, and I'm like, whoa. You know, listen, he was with this woman for 27 years. That's your response. Listen, even if he is,
Even if he is, more power to him.
you know, Connor would tell me, he's like, everybody's on the spectrum, is what he would say. And he
Especially
said,
in this Hollywood
yes,
town,
he said
honey.
everyone is on like some part of a spectrum, and I
That's
do
interesting.
think,
I never thought about that.
yeah, like I'm more towards the guy spectrum, but
Sure,
like, you know, a lot
sure.
of people are, you know, whatever, and
Sure,
no
do your
judgment,
thing,
no
live your
judgment.
life.
Listen, like if you're married for 27 years,
You go through some stuff.
I mean, I think you go through life, right?
yeah.
I don't mean I wouldn't know.
That's a long
That's
life.
that's a long.
27 years. How do you separate?
Yeah,
And
how?
how do you do that? Do they have kids? No.
I don't think they do have
They
children.
didn't have children?
Wait.
Wait.
No, I think. Can you look that up, Waldman?
I do, did you call him Waldman?
Oh, yeah.
I love that.
Sorry.
I am here for that as well. Oh my God.
I can Google it, but can you Google it?
I don't think they have
I don't
children
think
because
so.
I think they would say
Yeah,
something
yeah,
about a
yeah.
custody. I mean, at this point, they've been married for 27 years. The
Listen,
kids would be older.
Yeah, I mean,
and she's older than him too.
Love it. I love that she's older than him. I'm all about that. I think that. I mean, I'm not all about that, but I think it's great that age doesn't. I love that age doesn't define us. Love is love, no matter what. So
People
like,
were kind of mean to her too when they first came out, sort of
Really?
about like, oh, she wasn't attractive enough
What?
for him.
She's
Yeah, I think she's
beautiful.
beautiful.
people are so mean. All
They
right, 27
are.
years, and I guess they're calling it quits. But you know what? I think they'll be the best of friends. There's something that their energy
Probably,
feels like they'll
yeah.
still be very close.
Yeah.
At least that's what I'm getting from that picture. I could be totally wrong. I'm not a psychic.
We are not.
What do we think about this?
Oh,
Mr.
wow.
Producer, please pull this up for our viewers that are watching at home.
This is really, this is tough.
Okay,
This is,
let's get into
yeah.
it because apparently that 70s cast is under fire a lot. Like they're in like all of them are in like not so great water. Talk to me
Right.
about what's going on here.
Okay, so I actually have like connected sources to this particular
Oh,
person, Danny.
really?
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
And that actually knew him back in the day. I mean, they obviously still know him, but like
Right.
not
Not
still
of that level.
connected.
Yeah, okay. Oh,
no, it was like a friendship level,
really?
but they don't talk to him as much
Oh,
anymore.
okay, okay.
And from what I understand, like he was a pretty nice guy. I
Okay.
think just maybe sometimes like had a little alcohol, but these allegations didn't exactly sit. They weren't like,
Oh.
oh my God, like this makes sense. And so I feel like this is definitely not to defend him in any way. Want to
Yeah.
be clear on that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think you can have a version of a person, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if somebody told me, "Oh, Michelle killed somebody," I'd be
God.
like, "What?" Like that's not who I,
What's
you know, that's not who I know. You know what I'm saying? So my point is that like you can have an experience with someone and then it
Yeah.
can also be completely different
Absolutely.
outside of that.
I'm with you. I think. Listen, I think we're all multifaceted. No matter
Absolutely,
what happens,
yeah.
like there are different versions of ourselves. Like we can get really, really mean. We can get really. There's
Absolutely.
all
yes,
different.
and you have a version that's here,
Right.
and then you have a version that's
Right.
out there.
I'm not walking
So-
around with a microphone at all times, although sometimes I think I am.
Michelle, you definitely you
like,
came out of the womb with a
"Hi."
microphone, and so did I.
Yeah, you did
We
too.
did. Yeah, we did.
Isn't that in your bio, like
Yeah.
you came out of the womb and you're like destined for the stage. You're like, hello world.
Yeah, my mom was like, calm down. You just got here.
I love that. I love that. Yeah, I think it's a thing because you can still be like a loving human and still do bad things.
You absolutely think about all those like shows on
Murders?
Netflix where people are like, I can't believe he killed all those people. Like
Oh,
it just
God.
you never know. But
Ugh.
this is crazy because I knew this was going to happen. That Bijou Phillips was probably
How'd you
going to
know
file.
this?
I mean, because what is she going to do?
Oh, right. Yeah.
Like, I mean,
what can
everything's
she
falling
do?
apart.
I mean, yeah, but like, you want to visit your husband every weekend?
I mean,
It's
yeah,
hard.
this
Like,
this
that's
was
your
going to
life?
happen. This was
Yeah.
going to happen for sure.
I mean, they were together. Like, I mean,
I don't know how
30
long they were
years though.
Yeah,
That's
intense.
That's how
Yeah.
bad it was. I thought. Listen. I don't know.
I don't-
that world at all. I don't know
Same.
enough about the details.
and they were all in Scientology too.
that to me
Yeah.
scares me.
Yes. A
Yeah,
little bit.
I think
yeah.
like religion. I mean, I don't want any strikes for whatever platform we're on at the moment. But like, listen, I think that's where a lot of the stuff goes weird, really fast.
Yes.
Yeah.
So my heart goes out to her because I know she's
Yeah.
probably going through. I
That's-
can't even imagine.
This is a death in and of itself. Like when I mean,
any
right?
breakup, any
Yeah,
breakup,
and
and
it
yeah,
is.
yeah. For
Oh,
absolutely.
can we talk about Burning Man? You were at
Oh my
Burning.
God.
Can I talk?
Segue to Burning Man.
I have to talk about this because I feel like a lot of people, and me myself included, and I'm going to pull you up if that's okay.
Okay, yes, pull it up,
I feel
honey.
like I didn't know. Can we pull up Miss Love, the
Oh,
lovely Drea
gosh.
Renee here? Look at you. First of all, let's talk about the fire fashion that's going on here.
Thank you. I
How
appreciate
long
that.
did it take to look like this?
Actually, not that long. I am not wearing any makeup, but a little bit of lipstick.
Okay,
I put on my little
so
like
natural.
jewelry. You know what I'm saying? And then the little
Okay.
outfit,
All right.
and then oh wow, are we
Yeah,
gonna do a little
yeah.
zoom?
Oh, yeah. There we go.
little
Drea
zoom
looking
in.
amazing.
I
Amazing.
love it.
Look at
Oh,
this.
thank you.
So, you look like this is the reason why I would go to Burning Man.
I mean,
is
the
so I could
outfits
try
are
to
fun.
look like that.
The outfits are fun. I actually almost didn't wear this outfit because I was
What?
feeling a little self-conscious. I was like, man, this is a lot.
Yeah,
that's
but
what
you
Burning
look
Man's all about.
incredible.
And I'm glad I made it back.
Me too. Me too. So tell me. So for those that first of all,
So-
what's happening in this picture?
Okay.
Producer, please pull this
So
up.
this is a very special story.
Okay, tell
so
me about
at
this.
Burning Man, it's huge. There's
Yeah.
like 70, 80,000 people. And
Okay.
I get very nervous to sort of like ride my bike by myself. So this was
Yeah.
a moment where I was with my friends and I said, you know what? I'm going to venture off by myself
Yes.
finally. And it's clear. And this is how Burning Man is. It will turn in 1 second. So it's clear day. Skies
Yeah.
are great. I start venturing off. An insane dust storm just goes off and it's
What?
completely white. Yes.
Wow.
And then I saw this figure in the back there.
Whoa.
I know, but it was so amazing. So I had to put on my mask, do the thing, and I'm standing by myself in the middle of nowhere.
Where do you
with
get the mask from?
Girl, you got to order everything on Amazon. Amazon. Yes.
Before, so you had all
This
this
is
stuff-
all Amazon.
Oh, wow,
All
wow.
Amazon right there. So it's funny because it will be completely white. It's so
Yeah.
crazy that you can't even see your hand in your face.
Whoa.
And then all of a sudden I just see this figure because I'm riding my bike and I can't see.
Wow.
And then you just see that.
And then how did they like get them there?
It's a whole thing, girl. It's a whole process. Burning Man is honestly, I am one of those people.
You are.
I'm a burner.
So that's
100%.
what they say. A burner is somebody. It's for those that are watching that don't know what that means. What does that mean?
Where your heart and soul is left at Black Rock City every year and you wait to go get it back. You know what? I never thought I would be one of those people where you're like, Burning Man. But I am, because at first I was like, I don't want to get dirty. That's gross. But now I'm
Yeah.
like rolling around in the dust.
You are?
Happily. Yes, queen. I'm in a dust storm. What can I do? The dust is smacking me away.
You know, it's so funny.
Yeah.
Producer sir, pull this up. It looks like you're in honestly.
Look at my hair. It's
I know.
white.
It looks like you're in another country.
It's another world.
Is that the vibe?
Yes.
And you were there for 2 weeks,
I was
right?
there for 13 days.
13 days.
Because I go to help set up my camp, and then Burning Man actually starts. Burning Man's actually 8 days, so I'm there for a few days setting up, and then we jump into Burning Man, and then it's the fun that you have there is insane. And I do no drugs, I don't
Yeah.
drink, I'm totally sober, and it's the most amazing experience of my life.
So there's dancing.
There's
you connect,
dancing,
and-
art, everything.
So tell me about the history about Burning Man. From what I understand, it's about a guy that got a really bad breakup,
Mm-hmm.
and he went to where is this?
I think he was in San Francisco, I believe. I could be wrong on that, but he found out his wife was cheating on him, and then I think he wanted to burn some stuff to like let some things go.
Energy. Get
and
rid of
then
the
it
energy.
just turned into this thing where he invited his friends that were also trying to release, let things go, and over the years it just expanded
Wow.
into this insane thing, and then the man became a symbol of letting things go, releasing things that you don't want to hold on to anymore.
I love that. When I saw that on your Instagram page, I lost it. I was like, now I can get behind this because I didn't know what it was. I was like, I feel like everyone just wants to go be a hippie for like a week.
I know. And look, Burning Man can be whatever you want it to be. I
Right.
mean, if you want to go there and do things, then you go there and do things.
You
If
go
you want
there
to go
and do
there,
things.
focus on the art, focus on the music, like I do, then you can do that too. It is literally whatever you want it to be. It's the most
That's-
amazing thing ever.
And you're in an RV for 13 days.
Yeah, in an RV for 13 days.
And
Some
where are the
people go and they
showers?
tent. We bring our showers in for our camp, but there's also showers in the RV.
Oh, okay,
obviously.
cool.
But honestly, it's difficult to get there. They make you work for your fun. That's one of the like mottos.
Really?
Yes.
How long
because
does it
people
take to
think
get
it's like,
there?
oh, you get there and you just go and you party, but
Right.
it's not easy. The dust
Really?
storms create an intensity. If your bike breaks down, if it rains, as we
Oh,
obviously
right.
know.
How long were you stuck there for?
I mean, look, the media made it a little bit more intense than
As
it
it loves
was.
to do.
Which I thought was so funny. They're like 70,000 people stuck in the desert with a can of tuna. And it was like, I was eating steak and salmon every day. There was no can of tuna.
Where are you getting the steak
I don't
from?
know.
You
Our
guys
camp
brought, you
brings
brought
it.
it.
I
Oh,
ate
okay.
with the queen. I was like, one can of tuna? What are they talking about?
Yeah,
I'm good.
Our producer has friends that go like I guess every year, and they're like people that like work at like big media
Yes.
places, and then they like go all out with the fur and the dancing and all that, which is
Yes.
cool to see.
You let your
people,
freak flag fly.
I want to go for the fashion
Michelle,
of
you
it.
should go.
But here's my thing, and this
Uh-oh.
is where the anxiety hits.
Okay, here we go.
You don't use real money, right? You're like stuck.
There's no money.
There's no money
You don't
in
need
Burning
any
Man.
money.
What
What do you need money for?
What if there's an emergency? Who do I go to?
There's an emergency camp.
There
There's
is?
yes, there's a medical camp. Of course, there's 90,000 people, Michelle.
Maybe this coming year, 2024, I'll go.
No, you just have to commit that you're going.
Oh wait, but how much is it to go?
Ooh, no, it's a little bit of coin.
Because I
It's a
also
little
saw an
bit of
Instagram
coin.
post, and I think it was yours, but I saw it floating around the ethers that it was like, I'm gonna spend $8,000 to go
Okay.
like dance around in the
I
sand.
mean, it could be in the range. It's not too far off, but it depends on what kind of burn you want to have. It depends on what kind of burn you want to have. If you're going to glamp, like myself,
You gotta
then you're going to
glam.
spend a couple coins. Now, if you just want to go like a basic Burning Man, get yourself a little tent. Now you
tent,
maybe
yeah,
like
yeah, I
do
can't
maybe
do
a
a
couple
tent.
grand. But if you're trying to RV it and get a little
Yeah.
steak and salmon, we're going to have to up the price.
Ooh, I like. You listen, I'm all about glamping.
But it's whatever you want it to be.
Can
It's
you
whatever
just
want
go
it to
for
be.
a day, or just have to be like?
No, Michelle, you cannot go to Burning Man for a day.
Oh, okay, so this is why
You
I
do
couldn't
the
do
way
it.
that you have to get there,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
journey it takes.
How long does it take?
It can take a minute. In the RV, we drove for 10 hours.
10 hours.
That's in the RV, and then once you get to Burning Man, you have to wait in the line, which could be anywhere from 2 to
What
8
line?
hours.
There's
the
a
line to
line?
get.
What is this, Disney?
They don't just let you. They got to show your tickets.
You have to get
It's a
tickets.
whole.
It looks like
You
just
think
like
you
a
go to
bunch-
Burning Man for free?
It just looks like a bunch of people just like roam.
Once you're in Burning Man,
got
but the
it.
process to get in, it's like it's
Oh.
a whole thing.
I saw a couple get engaged, and it was so cute.
Oh, so many people get engaged.
Really?
They say for couples, like Burning Man either brings you closer
Or apart.
highlights all of your weaknesses and you fall apart. I know so
Oh.
many people who like fell apart after Burning Man.
Oh,
Yeah, because first of
sounds
all,
like COVID.
secure exactly all the little COVID babies, Covinas. Hello, Covina. I heard somebody name their kid Covina. I'm not
Aw,
kidding.
That's kind of cute.
But
and scary at the
it
same
really
time.
does let you know where you are because there are people that are just full on naked walking around.
Wait,
and
really?
Did she just say really to people being naked at Burning Man?
I didn't know that was. I thought that's legal. Okay. I'll stop. Okay, so drugs are illegal there and nudity. It's. I don't think it
Nudity,
can. I don't think it
yes.
can handle it. I don't think it's in my.
It is
I
a
kind of want
lot.
to try it though.
No, you should go, Michelle.
Let's do it. Let's do it, Michelle. On the
Oh my
Michelle
God,
show.
Michelle live at Burning Man.
All of
If
a
you
sudden,
did,
like a
you
guy.
actually can't do that.
What's with? I know, but what's with the? What's
You
with
actually
the,
can't do
what's
that.
with the boots? Why does everyone have big boots?
You know, I don't know where the boot thing came from, but it's a whole thing. I got myself some too.
I saw your fashion was on point for Burning
Thank
Man, but I love
you.
that people go not only just to experience like this, like community, like
Ah, it's
sense.
beautiful because it really lets your inner child just play.
I mean, if you're
do
running around
whatever
naked,
you
yeah, for
want.
sure,
And
right?
that's why a lot of times these people that are in high level positions go to Burning Man, because then you can just do whatever you want to do. You're in these crazy stress jobs all the time.
and then
you just get to be whatever. There's no money, there's no bills, there's no nothing. You just get to
be.
You get to breathe.
You get to. Apparently not in the photo that you just showed me.
Okay,
but
no,
yes.
not when the dust storms
That's
are
okay.
there.
That's okay.
That's true.
Oh, so fun, Drea.
Yeah.
What else can we talk about before you have to wrap up? Because I
Okay.
know we only have you for a little bit.
Yeah, I've had so much fun. Okay.
Did you see Taylor Swift? Oh, wait, what do you want to talk about?
Oh no,
I
no,
saw
Jenny.
you.
Do you know Jenny?
Oh
Mai
yes,
and
this
Jeezy?
makes me sad because she seemed to be very happy with this.
I know, and they. I just allegedly heard.
Okay.
It was in the. It's all over Instagram
Yeah.
that he had filed for divorce 2 years ago.
Wait, what? They've
This
only been
is what
together
I'm
for 2
saying.
years.
Girl, I don't know.
Okay,
That's what I
okay.
read. But yes, Jenny Mai, who is a talk show host on The Real, which is a
Yes.
great show.
It's a great
She was
show.
already married before. This is her second marriage. She wasn't sure if she's going to have children. Met Jeezy, has the cutest kid with Jeezy. So
Oh, I
beautiful.
didn't know she had a kid.
Yeah, they have
Oh.
a kid. The kid is
Oh,
so cute.
no. Okay.
Yeah, there's actually a really cute video of her
It's gonna make me
praying
cry.
for Jeezy. But he apparently filed for divorce. And the reason I wanted to highlight this is because on my show, The Token and the Truth, 6 p.m. Tuesdays,
Nice plug.
she says, or Freddie says, 80% of women are filing for divorce. Men
Uh-huh.
aren't filing. But Jeezy filed. Jeezy filed for divorce. So it's
Dang.
really
Yeah.
interesting to me that he did that.
Interesting.
I'm like, what happened?
I know that she had struggles. She's had struggles. Listen, everyone has struggles.
Totally.
I know she's come like up and out with like she's struggled with like body positivity and like
Really? Oh, I missed that.
I think it's her.
Oh.
Could be wrong.
Might be right.
But I think she's saying that she struggled with body stuff. So I don't know if that's. I obviously have no idea about this, but I heard about this and it made me sad.
Yeah, there's just like I said, there's a lot of breakups going on right
There
now,
are.
and I was really happy when they got together because there was a lot of naysayers.
Yeah.
And you never know what's going on in someone's
Right.
marriage, and especially when
No.
two people are in the public eye. I don't know
Aw.
if I could do it. I think I need somebody to just kind of let me be the star, and you kind of sit on over there. Sir.
Yeah, I think like
I don't think I think it's a lot. I think it's
It
a
is.
lot.
It is. I think it is a lot to be with somebody who's doing the same exact thing that you're doing. But like, I kind
Yes.
of like the idea of like being with someone who's doing the same thing, but in a different
Maybe
sector.
behind the scenes, maybe
Either
behind the camera,
scenes
producing,
or different like avenue.
Knowing the business together is
like,
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
knowing that
I
that
agree
I
with that.
like.
Okay.
That I like.
Yeah, understanding the pressure.
Right, the
of
pressure
this industry.
is for real.
Yes. Yeah.
I like how they said. Well, I don't like, but I think it's relatable. They each felt like their needs weren't being completely met, and that to me, what do you got?
It's like, what does that mean? Did they try? I'm not saying they didn't.
Yes.
These are just questions I like to ask because
Yeah.
when you're going to the space of divorce, I'm like, is it so easy just to be like, well, you know what? He didn't put the toilet seat down, so I'm out of here. Okay? I didn't like the way he drank his coffee
This is why
and he
they-
was breathing weird. And so I'm not going to stand for that. I deserve better than that. It's like, what? What happened?
Yes, I think 2 bathrooms always. Always
know
try to
what?
get 2 bathrooms.
Always,
if
you can get
If
2
you can,
bathrooms.
done
And
and
maybe
done.
even, I'm not mad at this. I know a friend of mine has been doing this lately.
What's that?
Sometimes they sleep separately.
Yeah,
Not every night. But
you know,
sometimes I like a little space.
Listen,
I'm not mad at that idea.
Listen, I'm very obsessive with my partner, but I do enjoy
I
the
think it's
space.
okay.
Yes, it's okay.
Like, let's sleep apart tonight. Not even
Yes.
like because we're fighting, but just because
Yes.
maybe I want to watch my bad TV and be left alone.
Yes, there is something about like
Right?
having your space and then being with your person. But this is my thing is that when you're saying your needs
Yeah.
weren't being completely
Yeah.
met, what are you not doing for yourself?
Right.
Like, why do you
Yeah.
need the other person to fulfill? Like, that's where I
Or
feel
maybe
the
you are
disconnect.
trying to fulfill
Yeah.
yourself and then your partner's not on board with it.
Oh,
you know?
yeah,
because
yeah,
people are
yeah.
going to change. Whoever you marry that day, it's not going to be the same
I
person.
know. That's why
So-
well, Kyle and I would always talk about this on Good Day Live. Is like always like he wants to get married, I want to get married. We talk about it all the time.
Right.
And our producers would say, like easy.
Well, because it's easy for us single people to
Yes.
kind of say,
Talk about
"I want to
marriage,
get
yes.
married, and do all the things."
Yeah.
But the grass to everyone is always greener. So it's like, oh, single lady living on her own, doing the things,
Yeah.
moving and shaking. Ooh, that sounds cool. I want to get married. You get married, and then
And
there's
then-
somebody there. Because when I remember when I first lived with someone, my very first time, I would come home and I'm like, he's still there. So are you gonna leave? Oh, we live together. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. We live together. Could you go on the balcony for like a hot sec? Thank you. Okay. I need a minute. I need some space.
Listen, my apartment is very small and it's beautiful, but it's small. We're not there yet. So I would always say like it was never the person, and this is
No.
truth. It was just the space, because
You
like when
needed
we
a
were out in public, everyone be like we couldn't get close enough to each other.
I know.
But in that like teeny tiny space, it was just like
Hey, babe, could you maybe go to the bathroom for about 10? A hard 10.
had nothing to do
Maybe
with the person.
15.
Nothing to do with the person. It was all on me and the space that I had at that time. And it
Totally.
was just, like for me, I needed more space.
Yeah.
I think not from the person, just physical space.
Well, I'll
Anyway.
tell you who I don't need space from, and that is you. And so I'm so happy that you had me on, and I want to come back.
Please come back, Drea.
Yes.
We love you here
Yes.
at Studio Place. Listen, if you have an idea for a talk show or a podcast, that's what Studio Place does so well. Special shout out to my sponsors, Studio Place, Blackwater, Barely There Extensions, and I forgot the name of this hat, people, but thank you so much. Make sure to hit that subscribe button,
Yes.
follow on all the major socials. Make sure you follow the lovely Drea Renee at the Drea Renee. Is that what it is? The real
Yes.
Drea Renee?
At the Drea Renee.
At the Drea
Lady
Renee.
Drea Renee, darling.
Make sure you tune into her podcast, The Token and the Truth.
Yes.
It's listen. I mean, like, I'm biased, but I tuned in with like a very open mind, because I was like, I'm
Yeah.
just tuning in for Drea, but then I tuned in to hear it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Because
thank
it's really
you.
good. It's really
Thank
good
you.
banter. I would love to have you back
Oh,
whenever you
I
can.
will be back.
Yes. We love it. We love that you're here. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you. Wherever you are, I hope you guys have a great rest of your Thursday. Stay weird, my friends, and we'll see you
I love
tomorrow
it.
on Friday. Bye.